Well, it's lunchtime on Wednesday and I'm back at work today, and I was going to do a little bit of filming because tomorrow is going to be a little bit hectic. I've got the dry dock I've got the dry dock survey tomorrow, and so I was going, and normally I would film on a Thursday morning, so I thought I would do some filming during my lunchtime. But do you think that I can find amongst all the mess where the tripod is? ADHD brain. I have no idea where it is and what I do with it. I thought it was here in the living room and it's not. And I thought it might be on this lovely mess. Oh, I know where it might be. Ha! Look at that. It's in here from when I did some filming of all of this that I've made a big dent in. Yay for memory working occasionally when you walk through some things. You know how it is. Huh. Yeah, okay. Now I'm trying to carry everything and do all the things. Oh my goodness, my life. But real life. Now let's see if there's sufficient light in the office. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, probably. We'll cover that. Wow. Well, at least you know you're going to get real stuff from me. So, yep. Now that all that's sorted, this is where I'm currently sitting. You've already heard a little bit about what's going on currently, and so let's just take a breather, shall we? My drink is now in the other room, but that's okay. At least I know where it is this time. That happens. Right, where to start? Okay, if you're enjoying this content, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. It really helps my channel out. I've been doing loads of research on autism and on ADHD and how that's affecting me to share here on my channel. And in doing so, you know, I find a bunch of things that I relate to, and so I save them. It's kind of like screenshots. You know how many of those you've got on your phone? Yeah, me too. And then actually getting to it is a whole other ball game. But without waffling too much, I wanted to share a little bit about the reasons why I have made this incredible life decision on where I'm going to live. So this morning I spoke to my boss and I said, hey, I need to know what these changes are going to be and how they're going to affect me. I need advance notice. I can't just be, you know, given all of this stuff in one great big lump and expected to cope with it. Everyone's been told I need advance notice. I need to prepare mentally for whatever changes are going to happen. And all he could say is that, yeah, they're going to happen. And I don't know exactly what they are, but I'll do my best. And then I went back and said, okay, well, when are these changes going to happen? Oh, yeah, forgot to mention at the end of the month. Right, well, that's probably when everything else is going to be happening outside of work for me. So, yay for me. Immediately was dysregulated, grabbed out my rescue remedy and took a few sprays of that, and just forged headlong into all of the work that, you know, from yesterday, because I wasn't at work, and today, and have just been working towards getting as up to date as I possibly can. Got some overtime on Saturday, so that's good, although I'm supposed to be packing and clearing things on Saturday, so I'm clearly crazy, but that's okay. I knew that. The whole purpose of me making these major changes is because work is so stressful and I have to manage my environment because it's the only thing that I've got control over. I don't have control over how crazy work's going to be, other than, you know, minimal stuff that I can control within that. So I'm changing my environment. My psychologist came back to me and said, I need an exit plan for this job because it's too stressful. But the other problem with that is if I'm moving and I'm changing locations, I'm not going to find another job where I can work from home straight up. It'll be likely office for a while before I can change that out, and my new location won't warrant that, or B, well, maybe it will, but it all depends on where and what. And anyway, there's too much of it going on. So I'm working on the side hustles now as well. I am considering just taking some unpaid leave, which I'll be able to do after I get rid of my mortgage, just so that I can settle into the new home and try and get as regulated as I can. And look, it's a lot. It's a lot, but it needs to be done. And so one step at a time. I've got my checklist and I checked it again last night, and that has already been very helpful because I've already achieved a lot on there. The main things that I've got left to do are all in hand. It's just a matter of time and getting it done. Getting rid of some of the larger things in my home. I've already considered, if I can't sell some of the things, what I'll do with them, and just take a hit as far as not selling them for what they're worth, perhaps just to get rid of them, bless someone else with something cheaper. I know I've always found it incredibly wonderful to find a bargain, and so maybe I can help someone out with that. I'm kind of thinking that I would like to get in contact with some domestic violence victim areas where I'm actually gifting, donating, or selling very cheaply, probably donating some items to some people who are making fresh starts, because I know how much of a help that would be, having been in that situation myself. So that's also another option for me with, some of the nicer items that I would prefer to go to someone who will really love them like I have. Funnily enough, a couple of people have asked me with some of my possessions, and also with my home, aren't you going to miss it? You've loved that place. And yes, I have. But there's been a theme across my life, and maybe you can relate to it, where when it's time for change, I'm ready. And maybe that's the ADHD side more than the autism side, because the autism side, as we know, needs, consistency and sameness. Whereas the ADHD brain really loves new things. And to be able to start afresh in something completely different is something that I'm really excited for. And again, once again, last night I had to remind myself, future Michelle is going to thank me. Current Michelle is very stressed, but future Michelle will love all the changes and making a brand new home with new things that are meaningful to me. I am already, downsizing quite significantly. Will only take things that have significant meaning to me. And I'm already working out where they'll go, even though I haven't got the confirmed purchase yet. Hopefully that will be later this week. Still a lot to do, but that's okay. Getting it done. But it's my lunchtime now, and so I am going to actually take a break, and I can work on this another time. I don't know when I'm going to work on it. Oh my goodness, I didn't think about that. Maybe tonight. I've got to get up at 5 o'clock. No, I have to leave the house at 5 o'clock tomorrow to head to where the houseboat is for the out-of-water inspection, the dry dock. And it's normal morning traffic is quite heavy, so where it would normally take an hour and 15, it's going to take an hour 45 to get there, so I'm allowing myself 2 hours. Just a long trip. Wow, I'm going to be so tired. If you've stayed this long, thank you. Hit the like button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Tonight's dinner is a very easy pizza. Yeah, can't wait to get into this one. Looks yummy.